In a quiet corner of Grand Junction, Colorado, a chilling discovery would unearth a mystery buried for nearly 2 decades. On January 12, 2024, an unsuspecting real estate investor stepped into a seemingly ordinary house, one that had been left behind by its previous owner. What lay hidden within those walls would shatter the silence of years and unveil a horrifying truth. Amanda Overstreet was born on November 18, 1988, in Quincy, Texas. Her early years were marked by instability, and at the tender age of 3, she was removed from her biological mother, Leanne Eimer, due to allegations of neglect and abuse. Amanda was placed into the loving care of her grandmother, Nelda Overstreet, who provided a nurturing environment that Amanda desperately needed. Under Nelda's guidance, Amanda thrived. She was a spirited child known for her bubbly personality and unique sense of humor. However, Amanda's idyllic childhood was shattered in 2005 when Nelda passed away after a long battle with lung cancer. Losing the only stable figure in her life sent Amanda spiraling into a new reality. After Nelda's death, Amanda was returned to her mother's custody, a decision that would ultimately lead to devastating consequences. Leanne, who had been living in Colorado with her husband Bradley Eimer and their daughter Elsie, welcomed Amanda back into a household marked by chaos and instability. But just weeks after moving to Colorado, Amanda vanished. Friends began to notice her absence. Rumors of her running away circulated, but those closest to her sensed that something was deeply wrong. Despite efforts to contact Leanne and find Amanda, the answers remained elusive. Leanne later claimed that Amanda had run away during a road trip at a truck stop in Amarillo, Texas, in April 2005. According to Leanne, she drove home after an unsuccessful search for her daughter, leaving Amanda's fate shrouded in uncertainty. Months turned into years, and Amanda's friends and family continued to search for her, becoming increasingly concerned. Unfortunately, Amanda was never reported missing. Investigators later discovered that no missing persons report had been filed in either Colorado or Texas, which raised troubling questions about Leanne's involvement and the true circumstances of Amanda's life after her return. Fast forward to January 12, 2024. A local real estate investor, unaware of the horrors lurking within the walls of the Eimer family's dilapidated home, began the arduous task of cleaning out the property she had purchased. As she sifted through the chaos of hoarded belongings, her efforts took a horrifying turn. Hidden within a deep freezer in the garage, concealed beneath layers of neglected food and ice, lay the severed head and hands of a young woman, Amanda Overstreet. The gruesome discovery sent shockwaves through the community and ignited an urgent investigation by the Mesa County Sheriff's Office. Initial DNA testing confirmed the identity of the remains, and investigators quickly determined that they belonged to Amanda, who had been missing since 2005. Reports from the coroner revealed that Amanda's remains bore a bullet hole in her forehead, suggesting that she had been murdered execution-style. The case took a dark turn as detectives began to piece together the circumstances surrounding Amanda's death. As they began piecing together the circumstances surrounding Amanda's death, they discovered the appalling condition of the Eimer household. Described as chaotic and filthy, the house was filled with junk, animal waste, and filth. Neighbors recalled seeing trash piled high in every room, and one neighbor described how the family's son, Anthony, was often seen wearing nothing but boxers, while the house reeked of neglect. Anthony reportedly had not bathed in over 2 years, and the bathtub was filled with feces. It was a haunting image that painted a picture of life inside the Eimer home. The condition of the Eimer home further illustrated the neglect Amanda faced. In messages obtained by reporters, the new homeowner described her shock at discovering the squalor that defined the Eimer household. She revealed that Leanne had hired meth addicts to help with the cleanup, who ultimately abandoned the job due to the overwhelming mess. As investigators delved deeper into Amanda's disappearance, they uncovered a tangled web of lies and contradictions. Despite Leanne's insistence that Amanda had run away, the lack of evidence supporting her claims raised alarms. No trip to Texas had been documented, and there were no sightings or reports that corroborated Leanne's narrative. Investigators soon turned their attention to Leanne, whose troubled history came to light. She had previously lost custody of multiple children due to allegations of neglect and abuse. This pattern raised serious questions about the care Amanda received during her time with Leanne. Despite her struggles, Leanne maintained a presence on social media, often sharing posts about her younger daughter Elsie, while conveniently omitting any mention of Amanda. The discovery of Amanda's remains sent shockwaves through the community. Friends and classmates who had not heard from her for years were left grappling with the heartbreaking reality that their vibrant friend was gone. Many of Amanda's friends had formed a group in 2017 to seek answers about her disappearance, only to be met with silence and evasive responses from Leanne. Her insistence that Amanda had run away fueled their doubts and suspicions. In the wake of Amanda's discovery, law enforcement faced immense pressure to solve the case. The passing of key individuals, most notably Bradley Eimer, who died from COVID-19 in 2021, complicated their efforts. The investigation turned to the Eimer family dynamics, with increasing scrutiny on Leanne and Anthony. As the investigation progressed, both were brought in for questioning. Leanne remained evasive during the interrogation, denying any knowledge of Amanda's fate. Meanwhile, Anthony, who had been living in squalor, was deemed unfit to stand trial for unrelated charges, raising further concerns about the household's conditions. With the evidence mounting, the investigation continued to seek clarity in the case. Law enforcement's efforts involved cadaver dogs deployed to search both the property and surrounding areas for any additional remains or clues. Despite the exhaustive search, the efforts yielded little more than what had already been found, leading to further frustration among investigators and Amanda's loved ones. Amanda's case underscores the critical importance of ensuring that those in positions of authority recognize the signs of neglect and take action to protect vulnerable children. The investigation into her murder may have uncovered the truth about her tragic fate, but the scars left behind will resonate for years to come. As we reflect on Amanda's life and the circumstances that led to her untimely death, we must remain committed to justice and awareness. Amanda Overstreet deserves to be remembered not just for the tragedy of her ending, but for the vibrant young woman she was, a girl with dreams and laughter that deserved to be nurtured. Thank you for watching. If you found this story intriguing, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest content. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my previous one on 3 cold cases solved recently for more captivating true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.